So, my roommate 23F and me 24F live together. Everything has been perfect up until she got this new boyfriend. At first I was so happy for her and excited that she now has someone in her life that makes her happy. The problem is he started staying here without either of them telling me about it. I just casually mentioned one day that they had been attached at the hip, and she dropped the bomb that he's like, living here. When I confronted her about not talking about it with me first, she said they also had not talked about it together yet either. Great, so y'all also don't communicate with each other? That makes me feel better? But at that point it had only been a number of days. By now it has been over a month. The story goes, the guy's ex-girlfriend is abusive and he is stuck on a lease with her and she will not leave. From what I understand, she is not physically or sexually abusive, but she verbally berates him and makes him feel uncomfortable. He does have family he can stay with, they're loving and supportive but they are out of state so he would have to commute to work which would suck. If I'm completely honest, my first preference is that he is not here at all and stays with his family until the lease is up or until he can save up to break the lease. My second preference would be that he pays a third of the rent or at least a portion of the rent since he is moved in and living here. He is not doing either one of those things. He claims he is going to save his money to break the lease on his current apartment so he can get out and find his own place. I have no idea how much money he has saved up. I have no idea how much he makes on a monthly basis or how long realistically this is going to take. He communicates nothing to me. He doesn't talk to me. He doesn't acknowledge me, like even when I come home he doesn't say hi or ask me how my day was. He doesn't have to do that, it just exacerbates how uncomfortable it is lol. I'm also saying that to illustrate that I do not know this man personally. Like we are not friends. My roommate also does not give me any updates when plans change. Literally every time I figure out something new about his situation it's because I have to go out of my way to ask. Like, for someone who is living here rent-free you'd think they'd be more willing to explain why that has to be the case. My breaking point was when my roommate told me he wants to save up for a car. A car. He's living here rent-free and he wants to buy a new car. So, am I the asshole?